Power is the ability to influence, control, or direct people, events, or circumstances to achieve desired outcomes. Power itself, in and of itself, is not evil. It is people who are evil. Power and money amplifies what you really are.
This is the book that we're going to have a commentary on.
We'd like to begin this episode with a disclaimer that the views presented in this episode are not prescriptive in nature. We'd like to present an unbiased commentary from the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. For those of us who believe in Jesus Christ like we do, we'd like to remind you that you have a duty to obey God's commands. You have a duty to pick from this particular episode the things that align biblically. The rest that do not, we just want you to be aware of how the world is as presented by Robert Greene. Yes, especially this episode. The disclaimer is in capital letters, bold, italics, and underlined.
You better listen. You better do not get us misjudged.
Yes. This
misunderstand us.
There's even some things I want us to skip because I might reveal too much about how I work.
Tuongee tu alafu tutaedit.
Mnataka kuniweka kwenye spot na unajua pia washikadau wanaona
I know.
Nishawahi tumiwa quote moja nilitumia hapa nikaambiwa si ulisema hivi si ufanye, but it was in their favor. I was trying to show how good I am.
That's a manipulator.
Huyo alisikiza akaniambia nilikusikia ukisema hivi.
That's a master manipulator.
Tafadhali. Tuongee juu ya kazi.
Ni vizuri alifanya hivyo juu sasa.
Which was they're watching anyway. It was huko deep in the episode, so it's something that inaonesha.
But it wasn't a wrong thing.
No, it wasn't. They were using it in their favor.
Good.
But they said you said
you said
you said this, and I think you know who could dare do that.
Oh really?
Yes, I think you know who.
Okay.
In just that stuff of ours, that office stuff.
Okay, sawa.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, all right. Understood. Wewe kama ujui shida yako. Anyway, so today we're doing law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. The judgment says everyone has a weakness, a gap in the castle wall. That weakness is usually an insecurity, an uncontrollable emotion or need. It can also be a small secret pleasure. Either way, once found, it is a thumbscrew you can turn to your advantage. This is what they did.
Yes.
That is what
they used it. I don't consider it really a thumbscrew.
Yeah. Okay.
But
true.
Something I said that
then
was nasikianga zile cops anakwambianga words that you'll use
maybe used against
you in the court of law. Hiyo ilikuwa used against me in the court of a working setup.
And you had no problem. You had no nini but to oblige.
It's my words, and I have to live by my words.
Live by your words. That's why we always say once you say something here, you are held on such a thing, because now ungesema hapana alafu naambia sasa unaendaga kudanganya watu kwa podcast. Swache kuambia watu ukweli alafu
but inasema everyone has a weak spot.
Okay, that's not a weak spot. Okay.
Everyone has a weak spot. A gap in the armor, a secret desire, a deep-seated fear, or compulsive habit. I have always told you, everybody wears a mask. Everyone wears a mask. And if they are telling you that I don't wear a mask, I am who I say I am what you see, what you get, they already are in their mask. It is the mask speaking. It is not them speaking. As they are telling you.
Do not be surprised by anything you do.
If they are telling you that I am, what you see is what you get, already know that the mask is on. It is the mask talking. Now you want to discover who is that man behind the mask. So everybody has a mask. And in this world where the Bible tells us that we have a sinful nature, and a new nature that is given to us when we believe in Jesus Christ. And the Bible reminds us that they are in conflict with one another. There is Silas and there is Silas.
There's another Silas.
He exists. And those two people are not the same person.
Okay.
And now they are in conflict. So this external Silas that people look at is fighting with this other Silas. And sometimes he comes out. Sometimes anatoka, ananinyonga. So we are always fighting. So sometimes he wins. But I try to make sure that I always win the exterior one. Because that is what people see. When you're dealing with people, one of the questions I usually ask myself the most is, what about this person is it trying to project? What does this person want me to see about them?
Okay.
Yes, there is that one thing that when you sit down with people, they exactly want you to see. Either I am a kind person, I am a gentle person.
Humble.
Yes. And now if you sit down with a person for the first time and you discover, and what they are showing you is that they are very kind, then the question is why? Because a natural human being is a sinful human being. A natural human being is not kind. So why would they want to project that kindness? Why is it that this is a particular character of them that they want me to see? So
Really?
Yes, just have a meeting with yourself. When you went for your interview, what did you show them about yourself?
First of all, my interview was very... Let's not use that one.
Yes.
Because it was very unofficial official.
Okay.
So
even in an official setup.
But okay, maybe when we talk about dates, you will want to present yourself as this very calm,
yes,
presentable, loving, caring
gentleman
person, you know?
The chair puller and the door opener.
You see, like, oh my God, yeah, you got home safe. Yeah.
Yes,
So that you can
yes.
live. Okay.
Eat for me.
Z. No.
By the way, unajua hiyo ni line ya millennials. Hizo ndio zilikuwa ma line zetu by the way. Eat for me,
my God. Hata nikikula zingi kwa mwili yangu.
I want you healthy for me.
Even though mlikuwa mnakatia madem, we thank the Lord.
Tulikuwa down kama pipes.
And you know what? Even dealing with millennials right now, like people right now, bado kukatiana kwenu ni kama mjalana.
But you know, my problem is I'm a millennial in a sea of Gen Z.
True. So you have some Gen Z character.
Yes.
You've adopted to some Gen Z ways.
Yes. A lot of it.
Now,
a lot of it.
You should meet now the millennials who are proper millennials. Okay, not even the ones who are, because millennials ni kutoka 43 to 30.
43 to 30.
Yeah, 43 to 30. So sijui hiyo ni age gani. Hiyo ni mwaka gani to mwaka gani, but 43 to 30.
43 to 30 is around 1984 to 95. 95, yes.
That's now you see kuna gap fulani ya kutoka wenye wameturn 30. Okay, ni wewe, but 34, 35, 36, 37. Millennials deep. Au ndo anakanga kukwambia eat for me. 2025
today.
2025 eat for me. You know I want to shut up.
A man must try. And I encourage gentlemen, continue trying, whichever, anyhow is a how. It's the results that justify, the end justifies the means. We bora umeingia, unaona kama ile wedding ya ule boys, though he was
was that a wedding?
It was an interesting event.
Alafu
it had no bridesmaids.
Nothing, no band, no music. Music was the crowd. How the crowd had dressed you, even better dressed. Unajua unavanga okay, si kama mtu wa ghetto, but your style you wanavanga hivyo.
Yes.
But now very
na matopa.
Yes, but now they're very, I don't say dirty, that is not the word, but unkept. Those are the people in the crowd. Allow the bride walked down to the audience singing. My God, you only get married once and that's what you choose. Let me tell you, I'm picking different battles. I'm picking different battles and that's not it.
Okay,
that's
so he says, we digress. This weakness is usually hidden, but can be discovered through careful observation. Remember, I told you that careful observation, probing, and patience. I told you that you must be genuinely interested in people, not a forced interest, a genuine one. That's why I'm asking, that's why I'm telling you, when I sit down with someone and there is something that they're trying to project about themselves, the question that I ask myself is why? There is a reason why they are projecting whatever they are projecting about themselves. And once you discover why they are projecting that, sometimes we usually try to project that which we struggle with. That if I'm struggling with pride, I would try to have a demeanor of a very humble person.
Oh.
So that, because I detest that pride sometimes, maybe it has shut doors for me. Maybe there are people who have stopped working with me because they are detested by my pride. And so I tell myself that when I meet another person, I'm going to lay down this pride that shuts door for me. So I will try to project a demeanor of a humble person, knowing that maybe they would respond positively to that. So everyone wears a mask.
Wow.
Wears a mask.
So if you find someone kind of overcompensating kindness,
they're not kind. They're not.
harsh.
They're not. It's a
Or overly caring. So it means
Yes.
they don't care, or they just have some level of not care.
or they know, because now that's the thumbscrew. They know that you have a thing for humble people. So that is what they project. Because when someone discovers what makes you tick, that is where they play. That is the best place to play, because you're going to get that person 100% of the time. If you discover that this guy likes praises, he likes pomp and all these things, and you give them that, it acts like a blindfold to everything else that you are not. And so they bow down. That's how human beings are. Human beings, I'm telling you, the topic on human beings is the most interesting topic ever. And guys who don't like to interact with people really suffer a lot in a place where social intelligence is required for you to work well. You get very frustrated, Tracy.
Yeah.
You get very frustrated if you're working with people and you don't know them. Yes. Not that you know he likes this color, she likes this. Not those very flimsy
Getting
things.
to know them.
Getting to know who is that guy behind that mask.
Let me tell you something interesting.
Yeah.
I hope the only person who can access this and who knows about this podcast is my boss. My colleagues don't. But one advantage of being the new girl in the office is you get to study a lot, get to see people's characters, how they behave, so that you can know how to approach. And that's what I'm learning. 2 weeks in, and I'm just like, okay, that one will smile at you, but kidogo tena. So that's what I've been doing, observing people.
Yeah.
Because now we are not friendly enough to have a conversation. We will talk maybe during breaks and all of that, but I'm just observing you. Let me get to know you before if I know, it's that I can know if this is a friendship that I wanted to maintain in the long run. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So now let me tell you,
That's what I'm doing.
what you are seeing or what you're observing is masks.
There is that.
Yes, that is what you are observing currently. You see how the best way is to tell now what really the makeup of a person. That's why I say that a man must have a frame. His emotional, mental, and behavioral foundation must be intact. When the mask comes off in extreme emotion, during a time of extreme emotion. For example, masks comes off when there is pressure. When there is pressure, when someone is under pressure, when someone is angry, when someone is extremely happy. Those three things, check out for them, especially when there is pressure, or when someone is trying to argue their case. Let's say someone has done something wrong and they are supposed to defend themselves. You'll see them. You will actually see. And the thing that you need to do the most is just keep quiet and listen. Just listen.
Yeah.
don't go with an already premeditated mindset about them, because when you have something premeditated about them, it is also a blindfold to you. So
Okay.
it is a blindfold to you because you already, let's say
You've judged.
You've already judged that person and concluded. But when you observe them keenly, and I'm not saying that people are bad, that is what makes us human. What makes us human is our uniqueness, our masks, the things that we struggle with. Because this side of eternity, we have to struggle with those things. And that is what makes human beings interesting. Like the way we are all in a theater. We are all, tuko Nairobi cinema. We are all in a theater. We are all actors. We are all actors. And the sooner you accept this, the better. Because you will know that even when someone is offering you something good, they're still acting. There are those people who are genuinely offering you things out of the kindness of their heart because it is within their character to be kind. You see? But even with that kindness, there is another thing
that they're masking.
Yeah, that they're masking. And he continues and says, it is reality.
That is sad.
And it makes the world beautiful. That's what makes the world beautiful.
Masks.
Yes.
Sailors.
Imagine, Tracy.
Kila mtu ni la Casa de Papel huku.
Yes, imagine if everyone was themselves. Genuine, no pretensions.
Oh my God, I would
no
hate
nothing.
the world.
Yes.
Oh, I would hate the world. I wouldn't
yourself.
even want to be my real self.
Yes. Imagine if everyone was, there was no possibility of wearing. Yes.
No.
Life would not be interesting.
Like there's nothing to figure out.
Yes.
There's nothing to study. There's nothing to observe because what I see is what I get.
Exactly. No. And even in a dating relationship, you have to understand that both of you also are wearing masks. You will never really know a person. Even if you lived with them for 100 years, even those that confess that I know my wife, I know my husband, they know how they react, or I know my girlfriend, I know my boyfriend. They know how they react to situations, but they don't know the real them. Do you know there are people who are married to spies?
And CIA agents. We've seen that in movies.
And they never get to know.
Or even a serial killer.
In their lifetime. Some know when it is late in life.
Yeah.
So what you need to tell yourself, I'm not telling people to walk around very suspicious of each other.
Hey,
that's the beauty of life. The beauty of life is that you do not know people that well. Everyone is a mystery. And I told you mystery is interesting. Mystery is what draws us towards each other, where you want to discover who is Mike, who is Ian. You want to discover this guy, who is Sam, so that you can have a meaningful interactions with them. Whatever they are masking, when you discover it, then there will be a plain paper to you. You'll know. And this works very well when you're looking for favors. Now, to your advantage, the advantage of knowing these people, when you want a favor, and you know there are those colleagues that wanapenda masifa mingi. Hey, they like to be praised, how hardworking they are, how lovely they are. So you just come
doing a good
let's say
job.
I want something from you and you like being told you're lovely. I come in the morning and tell you, hey, Tracy, you look wonderful today. And you start glowing.
Immediately there's a smile.
Yes, you look wonderful.
Immediately now I'm just in a good mood.
Yes, you are like, tell me more. Tell me more.
Ongeza volume.
Yes, and then now you get in with a request very subtly, and it goes through.
Immediately.
Yes, that's I endeavor to know each person's thumbscrew. Especially in a place where we interact on a daily. It is very imperative to know, or important to know. So once found, it becomes a lever you can use, you see, to influence, to persuade, or control. The controlling one is what I don't advocate for. Yeah, because if you use someone's thumbscrew to control them, then you're being manipulative. You see? But influence and persuade, definitely.
Yeah. 100%.
Yes, because you're influencing someone. Like you, in this world, I've come to discover it doesn't matter how much money you have, you need people.
Yeah.
Yes. Elon needed Trump. Trump needed Elon.
Yeah. But they've broken up.
Yes, even if but you
they
see,
needed each other.
it was convenience.
Yeah, very.
This guy has a huge platform that I need to use.
You see, that's the word. You see, convenience.
Very convenient.
Oh, these days, oh my God.
Relationships and convenience.
Oh, killer kitu. It is what are you getting from me?
Yes.
And what am I getting from you? Because that's the question you're going to be asked.
Yes.
Those are the questions I'm learning to ask.
Yes.
You want me to... Convenience.
It is. It is convenience.
Everything should just be convenient for me and for you.
I did an episode on the 4 stages of red pill.
But they will tell people about that.
Yes,
Are they aware that you're shooting episodes alone?
Yes, we have another show on brutal truths, on truths and generally. So yesterday I did what a frame is. So I really explained what a frame and how to get it. So I did the 4 stages of red pill. And stage number 1, and that is why we called this particular section of this podcast red pill. Because red pill has been so demonized. People have demonized red pill. When you say red pill, the first defense is usually you want to start bashing women.
Yeah.
And let me tell you.
Oh, yeah, I can annotate.
When I went for Keith Mwoki's function, see, I was a panelist. I sat with a lady. We were told to take selfies with them. I sat with several ladies. And when I told them that I'm a podcaster and I talk to men, the first question that lady asked me, you tell them to hate women.
Oh, because that's the... Okay.
Yes, you see.
Oh.
Because those guys who have presented themselves as red pillars, that's generally what they do.
Yeah.
So I told her no. So...
Actually, you don't even talk about women a lot.
Yes, I talk to men. I talk to men because I don't know.
Is men.
I don't know what it takes to be a woman. Yeah. I don't know how to be a woman.
Yeah.
I just know what women respond to.
Yeah. And one thing for sure is he advocates for men to be better for women.
Yes, exactly. I am saving this world.
Yeah, we need better men out here.
So there is stage 1, which is anger. When you discover that you are wrong, you get angry. Or when you discover intersexual dynamics. Like, let's say you are the flower buyer, the chair puller, the door opener, the serenader, and you thought all these things were working, but you've come and discover that I'm doing all this stuff, but this lady is not appreciating them. So you get angry when you discover, kumbe they don't respond to these things. The second thing is, what do we call it? Anger. Then... Denial. No, the first one is denial. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
The first one is denial. So you first deny, you say no. When you hear about it,
Okay.
you say women are not like this. That girl cannot be like that. That girl is an angel. She's a queen.
Hey, she'll go ahead.
She is the queen of my heart. Unatandikwa na kitu inaitwa butwa.
Guy.
And you discover that she's a human being.
And she's a woman.
Then you get angry when you discover that she's
denial,
like that.
Anger.
Yeah, so you get really angry. And so many people, this is where now misogyny comes in.
Yes.
When you get angry and you don't heal. So I advocate and I tell men, these first 2 stages are not good, but it is things I've gone through myself. But don't stay there.
Yeah.
In the anger phase. So you become angry. Kuna wase, now they get to another thing that we call black pill. Have you ever heard about black pill?
I coincidentally, I think I was going through our comments on TikTok. Then I saw a lady mention, was it on TikTok?
It was a gentleman. And I responded to him.
Yes.
I told him black pill people are frustrated.
Yes.
So now let me tell you
know about black pill.
Let me tell you who a black pill person is. A black pill person now is the guy who has gotten anger from realization of the intersexual dynamics. And then now from that anger, they start saying, we should not marry, women are trash, all these things. You've seen such people.
Definitely.
Those people who just get on camera to talk negatively about women are black-pilled.
Okay, those are bitter people.
Yes, it is.
They even deserve the color black.
Yes, it comes out of that anger.
Oh, good.
So now this next 2 stages are very good. The next stage is acceptance. Unakubali. See, I told you my story of how that lady was snatched from my arms by an old man. Then you get to the acceptance phase. This is where you say, okay, this is how the world is, and I'm gonna just live in it the way it is. I'm going to accept it as it is. I'm going to accept that this is female nature and learn about it. And then finally, the stage that every man should get to is indifference.
Oh, that's...
Indifference is I don't really care.
Yeah.
When you're dating someone, you know she might betray me, she might leave, but that's fine.
That's fine.
That's where men embrace aloneness. Now, the things that I talk about are people who have gotten indifferent.
Okay.
The value, the discipline, the masculine, the frame, the aloneness. Now, when you embrace aloneness, you are your own first cheerleader. You're your best company. When you sit down with yourself, you have a blast. And then now every other person who comes in just comes to compliment who you already are. And when they come to compliment who you are, you live that life, right? So that's an episode, yeah. Utazionaona tu kwa our
Are they being
page.
posted on the Red Pill playlist?
Yes.
Okay.
Red Pill.
Yeah.
And they're actually red and blue.
Yeah. And they're dope.
Hey,
They're
I've
dope.
gotten some
editing.
very good
Even the
comments. Hey,
editing
Mike
is
Lazaro.
top. The editing is so top. My goodness. That is so nice. Did you, unaweza imagine ulikuwa kitambo huku unataka kukua kwa microphone?
I had made a vow that I'll never be in front of a camera. I love it.
Yeah, you are. And you see, the thing is, you are loving it because this is a conversation that you're particularly passionate about.
Yes.
Now you have a platform to talk to men and encourage them to be better.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're using it for good. So please continue.
Yeah.
Okay, aya. Sasa tuende kwa
Finding the thumbscrew. If time is gone, we can just do the finding the thumbscrew and then tuende kwa directly to relationship. I can summarize the story and then we...
Sawa. Aya. Do I need to read all the paragraph? Okay. In every person, there exists a particular vulnerability, a weakness, desire, or uncontrollable urge that can serve as the lever to influence them. This weakness is rarely obvious. People conceal it beneath layers of composure and pride. To find it, you must act as a patient observer, watching for the cracks in their armor. Robert Greene offers some primary ways to uncover it. So, pay attention to gestures and unconscious signals. Words are often crafted to mislead, but the body leaks truth. Observe tone of voice, some shifts in posture, and involuntary movements, fidgeting. Anxious fidgeting when certain subjects arise, hesitation before answering, or a sudden hardening of the face can reveal discomfort or desire. People reveal far more through tone, posture, facial expressions, and involuntary habits than through their words. Nervous laughter, avoidance of certain topics, or sudden changes in body language can point to a hidden weakness or desire. In moments of stress or excitement, people forget to manage their masks, and you glimpse their inner child. As someone who's loud, I'm loud verbally, but one thing that betrays me, I might not be able to say it, but my face is louder than my words. Oh my goodness.
People can say
it has gotten me in trouble. Do you know, there's a time I think we were at a certain event. Then someone said something and then my mom looked at me and she's like, fix your face.
Oh, she told you that?
Yeah. She's like, fix your face. It's so loud. Oh, it's so loud. And I do it so... Sijuangi nikifanya.
It's something you don't plan.
I don't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me tell you something about the lady that I work with from this church in Project Lucas, how we met. I don't know if she's ever said how we met. So we were here and we were in a fellowship in the afternoon. And so in that fellowship, I came and I met her with her friends. And then I actually said something. And then I saw that the reaction, yes. And sometimes I usually chokoza people deliberately. I know some don't like it, but it is what it is. Some don't like it, but it is what it is. It's a thumbscrew I'm trying to uncover. You understand it's a thumbscrew. You have to show me. So I asked her, I have burst a nerve. And then she said yes. Then I said, let's sit down and talk about it. Then we went to village market to
And you
talk
started,
about it.
oh my goodness.
And that it was those times that I used to go go out with people.
Everyone's talking to
And
lunch.
by the way, I will advocate for men. If you want to be good in the dating market, take people out.
Emphasize.
Yes, take them out. Go to these social events where you practically sit down with people and listen to them. It is from those interactions that I have discovered so much about people. So when I asked her, I've burst a nerve, yes. Then I told her, can I take you for lunch? Yeah, let's go for lunch and talk about what
I've
nerved. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Yeah, let's.
So we went, and apparently she was struggling with what I talked about. It was actually...
that was personal.
Yes, it was. I actually brought it. But then again, I didn't bring it from an attacking point of view.
Yeah, you weren't malicious.
Yes, I wasn't malicious. And the way she had reacted at first, if I was a person who is emotional and...
you would have gotten angry.
I would have gotten even angry. But sometimes I ignore those things. I see them, but I ignore them. Because I want to know the person. I want to get to know who this person is. And I ended up learning a lot. And from what she told me about all the things that she's gone through, that's how we started working together. From that Thumbscrew.
Oh, wow.
That was in 2017. Yeah.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. It's how many years?
8.
8 years, yes.
Oh, wow.
So it started from that.
Oh, wow.
And people can look and wonder. These people seem to be a little bit... It's long years.
Hey, yo.
Yes, of now getting, and then we go to a place, worked, became my PA, done that PA for a very long time. So it is when you discover what makes people tick that you can be able to... And he says here, words are often crafted to mislead. If there are people, I will tell you emphatically, and not in a bad way, to not pay as much attention to their words as you possibly can, are women. Women's words and actions are very different. You know that? You just need to sit down like someone who's watching a movie, and you will see the movie. A lady can confess her love for you from the bottom of her soul. But she does not mean a thing about what she says. She can. I'm saying can. I'm saying can.
Unatuharibia market.
No, I'm saying can. A lady, let me tell you, a lady, you can go to a lady and you can clearly see it in her face that she is angry. You can see it because, like you've said, you cannot even hide it.
I can't.
You see? And then you go there, Njogona, and you ask her, babe, is something wrong?
No.
She will tell what is wrong. She will tell you nothing.
Nothing.
Now you
and
as
she'll roll her eyes and click and walk away.
You, Njogona, when you hear the word nothing, the way men interpret these things, we are very literal. I am a very literal guy. If you tell me, if I ask you what is wrong, and you tell me nothing, I will believe you. Because I interact with men.
No, Silas, no. Apa napo, no.
I have gotten into trouble.
And
I
you
have
can
gotten
see it.
into a lot of trouble.
Because of that?
Because when you tell me nothing I say, okay. And then we move on. And then I start making those jokes. And I know that there is something. It's not that I can't see it.
Yeah. So you ask, be gentler, ask again. Maybe I might answer. Maybe I'll tell you what's the problem on the 10th question.
I am usually sometimes told 3 days later.
Sindio.
You remember that day when I told you it was nothing?
Yeah.
This was the issue.
No, don't take it literally because now we feel unseen.
No. I don't understand.
Literally here.
I don't understand why. You see, for me, the people who've been close to me, if you go and tell them that Silas is angry or is mad at me, this is the question they'll ask you. Has he told you? If the answer is no, they'll tell you he's not angry at you. Because if Silas is angry with you or at you, you'll know because he will tell you. Because for me, it tortures me more to hide it inside. It tortures me more to hide it inside, especially when I'm seeing you. And I don't want a scenario where I'm coming to see you and I have something against you and I'm just not airing it. So I will tell you. So if I have not told you,
you're not
don't
mad.
assume.
Okay.
So now that's how I reason. So I assume you reason the same.
No, you see, I am a bit different. Me, I'll tell you so that if we are in a social setting, you shouldn't expect much of interaction. Nimekwambia nimekujamia. Ni hivyo. Mimi si expect nikusalimie, ni acto sijui hi. No. Just know I'm mad. So if I don't talk to you, I'll tell you I'm mad. I don't think I can have a conversation or I don't feel like being around you right now. So do not expect. Lakini hapo kwa kuambiwa nothing. Alafu you are taking it as literal.
And imagine,
you know what?
I prefer that. I prefer if someone is mad at me to tell me.
Yeah.
Because for me, if you tell me I need space, I usually give that space very well.
And people don't know how to respect that.
Yes.
Because we all handle anger and our emotions very differently. Maybe if we are in a heated argument and emotions are rising, or I Nina feel ziki rise, I'll tell you, I don't feel like having this conversation right now. Because now we will push it to an extent where I will say things that I will probably mean and I'll never take back. And I'll live with that regret. So I'd rather let me calm down, give me my space. If it is 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 month, let's revisit this conversation later.
Yeah.
Because now I don't want to catch myself sleeping because it's very loose.
I prefer that one. So words are often crafted to mislead, but the body leaks truth. That's why I've told you that example of ladies. The body always leaks truth. So when you are talking, especially when you're in a relationship and you're talking to a woman, listen to the words, but pay much attention to her body language. Even the way people stand. Even the way people sit. A lady who is attracted to you sits in close proximity to you. That close proximity is a sign of attraction. You just find your bodies touching. Either, and it is not sometimes premeditated. It is just attraction. That's why we call it attraction. It is just attraction. If you see that you are hitting on a lady who is maintaining a safe distance.
Social distancing.
Yes, you are standing with them. The way ladies stand when they are attracted to you, they stand very close to you.
Very close.
And they are sometimes very much touchy. They are very much touchy. No, it's the truth. I'm telling gentlemen to be better men and read these signs. When you're standing next to a lady and she's not interested in you, she moves back.
That's true.
She stands a distance. Yeah. So I usually tell. I can't tell you that I've noticed, but when I stand next to you and I see I'm talking to you, and even where they face, where their body, not the face, where the body faces.
That is so true. This is a theory I saw.
Yeah.
Where your legs point.
Yes.
If your legs are like this facing the person you're talking to, you are interested.
Yes.
If they're kind of facing you.
If I'm having an interesting conversation, this is a setup. But if I'm having an interesting conversation with someone I'm interested with, I'll be like this. Yeah. Even a man, I'll generally want to
face to face,
literally. You. My whole body.
Attention.
I have seen this body language expert say that it's your body is communicating that full interest.
True.
I am fully locked. But there are guys who don't like to read the signs. Wow. Yeah, I'm locked. Nico locked. There are people who don't want to read these things. And they just listen to a lady's words. They just listen to the words, oh, you're interesting. And the lady's facing that way. And you are here and you are interesting. Ladies can't hide it. By the way, it is an imperative in women. And I thought it was just something I read. That's why I'm encouraging guys, just interact with people. Even if it is not dating in a dating setup. Yeah. Just go out with ladies.
Know people.
Yes, just sit down with them, read them, go to social interactions. You will learn a lot about the feminine gender.
Tell them that you don't have to want a lady so that you can take her out for
Yes,
lunch.
yes. How many people do you know that we've gone out with? So many.
Now it has to
Sometimes,
live up to something.
sometimes it's just going and sitting down, because I told you must be genuinely, it has to be genuine. You must be genuinely interested in people. And that's why you discover their thumbscrew. So he continues and says, observe the tone of voice. Tone also doesn't lie. The inflection doesn't lie.
There's a time it's very pitchy.
Yes.
Like,
When and I have seen this. I don't know how true this is, but the coaches, they tell people that a man's intonation should dip at the end. Not how are you. Yeah, it should dip, because dipping shows when you're giving commands and all those things, when you're speaking, it dips. But ladies' speech, they tend to go high. They tend to go high.
It's like, hi.
And the more interested they are, the higher
it gets.
The higher their ending of the pitch.
Mi naonanga kayo kitu ni uongo. Drew, okay, sijui. Juu sijisikiangi.
No, let me tell you this. When you are conscious about it, it will haitatokea. Assume a scenario you've just gone to a wedding. It is just all fun. Unakumbuka venye tulienda Nairobi Street Kitchen?
Oh, yeah.
Just imagine that environment. Everyone is chilled out.
And
guys
happy.
are dancing. They are happy. Those who are on stage are on stage. That is the best time where it comes out. You will not know, because you're not conscious about it.
Okay, true.
So that is the best time to listen.
Okay.
When the guards are down. And it usually, if someone records you speaking, you'll notice. Because I was wondering, why are people suddenly loud?
Okay. And actually, hapa Musha anasema, in moments of stress or excitement, people forget to manage their masks. And you glimpse their inner world. So even when you're not cautious.
Where have you read that? Oh, yeah, I have seen.
Yeah. No, you're not cautious, so your voice is changing. So because you're excited. So
see those things, and you'll be able to tell a lot about a person, because what makes them angry when you introduce a conversation. You see, like that conversation I introduced, and I was like, I have touched a nerve. Yes. And you see, this is what I did. Let's go talk about what I did wrong.
Oh.
Let's go talk about it.
Really?
If she told me I don't want to talk about it, I'd still that? Yes, but I'd still find ways to get. We'll get there. The reason why people would, when you're first meeting, they don't want to talk about many stuff is because of the walls. Okay, it's just breaking those walls. When you bring them down, utapigiwa kayumbet.
You've reminded me of someone who we met in 2019, and to date we are still very close. Ata alifanyanga hivo. We were talking. It's a dark joke. So, and then I said something. So he was trying to prompt a conversation. Ningambia me, I'm not ready for that conversation. Let me tell you. Niambia next year tuko na wewe phonic. Let me tell you that he took his time to know me, and he ensured my walls were just breaking.
They'll come down.
Breaking. Now I just call him even for the silliest.
I know the person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good friend.
Well, Lazaro nacheka. Shut up. Nisema kama nganga. Shut up.
Okay. Find the helpless child. That's number 2. Beneath even the most confident exterior is often... Am I reading the correct thing?
Yes.
Beneath even the most confident exterior is often a remnant of childhood insecurity, the craving for approval, the longing for care, the fear of abandonment. In some, this child is very close to the surface. If you uncover it, you gain direct access to their emotional core. Provide what this inner child yearns for, and they may become dependent on you.
Yes. Dependence is not necessarily a bad thing. Because for me, I depend on people. Especially, I'm a very forgetful person in terms of arrangements of meetings, calling you back, and all these things.
Very forgetful.
Yes, I tell people, let me call you in a minute. I can call you after 3 days. And it's not that in Maringo, it is not. So now, I have people around me who constantly remind me Remember, tomorrow you have a meeting with this person. I have tried to use the Google calendars and all those things, but I even forget to update. I forget to ask it to remind me. So I'm dependent on people to
help you.
To help me.
Yeah.
And this I have accepted. Mi niko kwa acceptance hapa. I've accepted because I tend to forget and it comes out as rude. Yeah, it comes out as rude. So when someone reminds me, I'm on top of my game. Because I deal with so much in 24 hours. Sometimes I look at the 24 hours we have, and the thing that I squeeze the most is my sleep, which is not a good thing.
Really?
Yes, I squeeze my sleep. Like last night, I slept. We are recording here at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I slept at around 3.
Why?
I was just busy doing
a million things.
A million things, and in that aloneness, I was enjoying my company.
Valid.
So beneath the most confident exterior is often a remnant of childhood insecurity. Even the most confident people, even the most stoic people, they have one or some insecurity. And anasema, it could be craving for approval. It could be the longing for care. And the fear of abandonment. And by the way, those are the 3 main ones. Those are the 3 main things.
That is so true.
Behind even the most stoic people.
I once met a lady who I really admired because she was so strong and she has made something of herself. She's not in the public eye, but she has someone I really admire. Then I just complimented her. I was like, because I was like, you've not gotten approval and you've really made something of yourself. And it was, it humbled me.
Especially the thumbscrews of the strongest people is in the little things.
Yeah.
Like that tender care, acts of service.
Wow, you know them.
I know them.
Wow.
I know these things.
Wow.
I have sat down, composed myself, and read.
Yeah, words of affirmation, especially. Oh my God, I don't think there's any lady who doesn't appreciate words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just hear them and roll your eyes, but sometimes you hear them and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
I really needed to hear that.
And you see, everyone has that. So discover it. That is where this is how to use this law positively. Discover that. Then capitalize on it and be genuine.
That's the thing.
Yes, be genuine.
Yeah.
When you're giving a compliment, just give it genuinely.
Yeah.
Be genuine. People in power and authority, one of the things that they suffer the most is they don't get genuine. They don't get genuine compliments. They don't get genuine
Everyone
feedback.
is just a boot licker.
Yes, everyone is licking your boots. Yeah.
Sad. Yeah. Look for contrasts. Pay attention when a person's public image seems exaggerated. Extreme toughness, extreme modesty, extreme control. Such extremes are often overcompensation for the opposite truth. The fearless general may privately dread uncertainty. The humble executive may secretly hunger for recognition, exploit the space between who they pretend to be and who they are.
Yes, this is so true. Pay attention when a person's public image seems exaggerated.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like exaggerating my image. I do not...
Don't exaggerate.
Yes, I do not like to exaggerate it because exaggeration is an overcompensation. You are overcompensating for something
that you lack.
And whenever you present an over-exaggerated demeanor, now you attract people's attention. Because you're dealing with people who are struggling with various things. And let me tell you, human beings are jealous. I can't be the only struggler. I can't struggle alone at where you are just there perfect and I'm struggling. Hey, I have to know that you are also like me.
Let's all struggle together.
So when you over-exaggerate something, let's say stoicism, when you over-exaggerate it, I have fears. I tend to believe I am a stoic person, but I have a lot of fears. I fear uncertainty and all those things. So if you over-exaggerate an attribute, there is something behind that. It could be trauma that leads one to overcompensate on that. And he says, such extremes are often overcompensation for the opposite truth.
Like we were saying about kindness
Yes,
and caring.
people are not extremely kind, extremely caring, extremely loving. I've told you the only genuine love that exists is the love for God, for his people, and the love of a mother to a child. That is genuine love.
Period.
This other love we teach ourselves. By the way,
And you choose.
Yes, I can define what love is. Wachana na ile love, oh, I love him. I feel like I love him. Wachana na hiyo. I am talking about love is an act of the will, accompanied by emotions, and it leads to actions on behalf of the object. Love is an act of the will, is something you willingly do.
Okay.
You because love is not a feeling, love is an action.
True.
Men express love towards their women by doing stuff. Providing, protecting, propagating. Those three things. So it is an act of the will accompanied by emotion. It is not devoid of emotions. It is accompanied by emotion. So it is not led by emotion. It is accompanied by emotion. Because you cannot have love without have the emotional as something that is accompanying it. So it is an act of the will accompanied by emotion, which leads to action on behalf of the object. On behalf this guy says he loves me, but he never does stuff for me, and he loves me. He doesn't.
He doesn't love you. He's not doing things on behalf of you.
Yes, it is something you teach yourself to love someone.
Yeah, and you
that feeling, that tingly feeling that you have when you meet and you are dating and you are in your honeymoon is gonna die down in 2 years. You're going to look at the person sleeping next to you and you're going to wonder, who on earth is this guy?
The hell? What the hell?
Yes. So now that is when marriage begins.
Yeah.
When the feelings and the emotions and the butterflies are all gone. That's when now the genuineness of the love is seen.
Does that happen only during marriage or even in relationship?
Even in relationship dating.
Yeah. After 1 year, you're done with the
it's 1 year nowadays. Hey, time kidogo. No, millennials will wanna date after 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. I know millennials who've dated for 10 years.
Yeah, even 12, even 13. We know them. But I believe that after 1 year, masks do start falling off.
Yes.
Because now the honeymoon stage is over.
Exactly.
And you're like
Scare Gen Z anasema 3 months.
3 months you still don't know that girl. Wongo. Oh my God. Oh no.
No, unajua Gen Z wamezoea vitu za haraka.
Once they start doing things and then now you're seeing them for who they really are, it's not 3 months.
Yeah.
It's not niulizeni tukitoka hapa kwa podcast.
So remember that love is an act of the will accompanied by emotion that leads to action on behalf of the object. And that is what genuine love is.
Yeah.
It's not a feeling.
It's not.
The feeling accompanies the action. So when a man does not do stuff for you, it is difficult to know whether they love you. Because love does.
Yeah.
Even biblically, John says the greater love has no one than this, that he laid down his life for his friends.
Yeah.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. So love gives.
Oh, wow.
Love must give. Hiyo ingine ni kipindi.
That is so deep.
Yes, love gives.
Wow.
This lady loves you and she never wants to be near you. She's busy. Tracy, there is no one who is busy for you. A woman who loves you. This one hata wacha niseme pole pole. Let me slow down. A woman who loves you will not be busy for you. Will not be too busy for you. I am telling you, even if she works for 24 hours, she will spare some 2 hours to come and see you. This lady who's not seeing you for weeks and telling you that she has been busy is not interested in you. Is interested in you as a placeholder. Is not interested in you because women break break rules for the men they love. They break them and they make rules for the men they don't love. If a woman is giving you rules and regulations, the dating and relationship, you have to be like this to be near me. They don't like you. A woman who likes you will ignore so many things and break so many rules. Do you know young girls even run away from their parents? Run away from a very huge house to go and live in a bedsitter with someone because of that attraction. Women break rules for the men they love. Well, when you unawekewa terms and conditions, that is one way to know that she does not or she's not interested in you. Walk away. Walk away, sir. Walk away with your dignity. Walk away with your respect. Because when you experience genuine love from a woman, there is no terms and conditions. As a matter of fact, you're the one who sets the boundaries. Many times. I'm not saying that women don't have boundaries. They do. But they are very flexible with the men they love. Nina, shout.
I'm just waiting for you to finish shouting.
What do we know?
I can
what
neither confirm nor deny.
It is the truth. Usiambiwe dini. When she's giving you terms and conditions, she's not interested in you. Terms and conditions. Nikiona terms and conditions. If you see terms and conditions, run. God. Keep your dignity.
Mimi siongei.
I have seen ladies do crazy. Have you read The Confessions of Nairobi Women by John Thaita?
Yeah.
I have seen women do
that year.
I don't know why I keep calling her Thaita. That year. Mm-hmm. Have you seen what women do when they are in love? I don't know how true this is, but there's someone who was telling me that they took, they measured the brains of a cocaine addict and a woman in love, and someone in love, not a woman, someone in love.
The shrinkage, how they've shrunk.
Same wavelength. Nakwambia mapenzi imefanya watu wakafanya vitu. Wacha nikwambie mapenzi imefanya watu wakafanya mambo. Wakafanya mambo kwa hii dunia. Yani, mtu anakaanga chini, you sit down and you start asking yourself, is this me?
Mimi now, it's when, now, say, in hindsight, now, when I was there, I just thinking it's easy. It's been 2 years. I ask myself, can Tracy, you did that?
Yes.
And you are out here saying, oh, men are trash.
Women break rules for the men they love, and they make rules for the men they don't.
I won't cook.
Yes. I won't cook for you.
Mpate akikanda chapati.
By the way, atakanda chapati, atapika na jiko.
Na atawasha.
Na atawasha hiyo jiko.
Na hawashangi kwao.
Wewe anakataa kukupikia.
Hata maji achemshi.
Let's stop speak in English, because when we create this show.
Oh, yeah.
You who...
You see, there's actually someone who was saying that we should talk in English because they're international audience.
International audience. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And this guy, by the way, he said he's Sierra Leone. He never misses.
Really?
He never misses our show.
Shout out to you. And we are sorry. We are Kenyans. Kiswahili just...
We are just saying, in other words, that women create rules for the men they don't like, and they break them for the men they like. It's just simple. That's simple. That's if she tells you I don't cook for men who have not married me, when she goes to that guy,
she's making chapatis.
She's making chapatis. She's canding.
She's
canding the dough.
She's canding. And then she's rolling pin there.
Chapati anatengeneza huko.
Yeah. She's doing that and making...
Sometimes they even cook and bring you food.
Umesikia watu wakibeba pan wakienda nini? Kwa watu.
Umetoka. Anajua njogona ananga pan.
Wacha nibebe my babe pan nikampikie chapo huko. Guy goma.
Msifanye nicheke kama ghost mule.
Wacha.
Radio Jambo.
Wacha nikushow. Women
are not, by the way, women are not difficult to discover. They are
Wacha
not.
sasa utafanya tu anze kwa masindi
Sawa,
huku
wacha
nje.
tusiwasaidie sana hata hao pia
Hata nyinyi mnapatiwa
wasome
cheat
kitabu, wasome
yote.
Art of Seduction na 48 Laws of Power hata hao.
Aibo.
Na waende dates.
Nampelekane dates. Important. Akimena stingy. First, find the weak link. Find the weak link. No matter how strong or self-sufficient someone appears, they are connected to others, a spouse, a family member, a close friend, or a trusted subordinate. This relationship can be points of vulnerability. A loyal public figure may have an ambitious aide plotting behind their backs. A ruthless competitor may have a soft spot for a sibling. Influence through this connection, and you bypass the defenses entirely.
This law scares me so much.
This is scary.
Yeah.
Like using someone who is like my
very
weak
close.
link. You remember when there's someone who said they talk about Game of Thrones, Sana?
Yes, please do. We might as well. It's a good show. We might as well.
Oh God, this one said. Sorry, Tyrion's weak link.
No, they actually one time asked kwani Tracy ako wapi? When I did that show that I do for men.
Yeah.
See, I was alone.
Yeah.
And so Tracy ako wapi atuambie stories of Game of Thrones.
I see. Thanks for watching. I remember when Tyrion came back to Westeros and came back with the Lady Shay, and he was trying to keep her away from everyone else because he was saying that you're my weakness. I don't have a weakness, but you're my weakness. When they attack you, they've literally attacked me. And then the father went ahead and slept with Shay.
Yeah.
And he killed her.
Yeah.
Because he knew.
Let me tell you, this history has shown this brutal truth that the closer the proximity a person is to you, the more dangerous they become to you. While you enjoy the closeness in that relationship, while you enjoy that relationship and how fulfilling close ties are, if somebody discovers them, they're going to use them against you.
True.
Men have been brought down like that. That's how Caesar came down by Brutus. That's how people fall. That's how Thomas Sankara fell. That's how so many people have fallen. I usually am afraid of letting somebody get into the depths of me that close, because you're also putting them in a difficult position. Let's say, for example, you become so big that the government wants you, or you become so big that people are hunting for your life. You see that person close to you is also in danger. They are going to be presented with a situation, like I think this is what happened to Shay. She was presented with a situation, it's your life or you help us.
No, but sleeping with your lovers.
I told you women prioritize survival. It's a biological imperative of a woman that they survive first. In the past, when warriors went to attack villages, they would attack village A, they would kill all the men, they would take the women and the children as captives. Those women would become their wives. And at no particular point in history have we ever seen a woman kill the man that took them for killing their husbands.
Damn.
The brutal truth about men is we are highly replaceable.
No.
We are highly...
niliona mse kwa comments akisema the world doesn't care about men.
It is the truth. We are highly replaceable. I am telling you, that lady you have, ride or die. Today you pass on. She will come to your burial.
My sun, moon and stars.
She will cry at your burial. And 2-3 days later, maybe.
Okay, not 2.
No, that is just figuratively.
Yeah.
She will be in another man's arms. And let me tell you, that should not piss you off. It is something sad, but accept it. See, I've told you I've been acceptance. And indifference.
Acceptance.
Yes, because you know that if today you stopped performing, you stop providing, you stop protecting, that woman you have is going to get another man.
Jump ship.
Yes. Have you seen people divorce and get married?
Remarried in 6 months?
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yes.
Very much.
The biological imperative of a woman is survival. Now, how do men relate towards this biological imperative, or what women prioritize? Prioritize yourself as a man. I'm not saying be selfish. I am telling you, do not forget yourself. Men forget themselves so much, especially in marriage. They sacrifice their lives for their families. They sacrifice their lives for their significant other. They lack so that they get. While that is good gesture, it is not good. It is a good gesture, but
The selflessness.
Yes, the selflessness comes and bites you in the rear end. At the end of it all, it comes and bites you. So as you provide, as you protect your family, even your girlfriend, your girlfriend, as you do that,
Your boyfriend,
as you do that, make sure that as a man, you prioritize yourself. Make sure that you don't lack for their behalf. Because even if you leave this world, they will survive. Women know how to survive. They outlive men. Have you seen scenarios where in old age, a husband can die and the wife will continue living a long time? But have you noticed this? That the grandparents, if the woman dies, the man dies shortly after.
Shortly after.
Shortly after.
Maybe a year or less.
Yes, they die shortly after. But a man can die and a woman survive. So women have been built for that. I don't know it was which show, Narcos. If you watch Narcos, there is this lady who was dating the big man. And it was the Cali cartel. And he was dating one of the Cali brothers. The Cali cartel was brought down, and this is historical. That lady went and became the wife of the guy who brought down the Cali cartel, who helped the FBI to bring down the Cali cartel. And history says that she presented herself and says, I'm here. And she became a wife. She was ready to sleep with anyone to survive. Not because she's an evil woman. It is their imperative. Know this and it will help you. This is knowledge that will help you. So now when you sit down, you know, I'll give my family this, I will give myself this. So that even if they leave me, they will be well taken care of. But I'll not be left with nothing.
Yeah.
I have seen friends of mine, this is very sad, I have seen friends of mine be left with nothing, Tracy. I went to someone's house who knelt down and asked God, you gave me this woman and you taught me that marriage is a beautiful thing. I am here alone with nothing. He's in a 5-bedroom house with nothing inside other than the bed that was left in his bedroom. And he was asking God questions in my presence. And he was crying, wetting the floor with his tears. And I stood there very simple. Why do you think I talk about relationships? Why do you think I talk about female imperative? That guy asked God questions. I was just there, silent. For once, I had nothing to say.
There's literally nothing you can say.
He was telling God, you brought this woman to my life to finish me. Now I am done. Now I am finished. And if you go to the story, I can't share the story on camera, but if you go to the story, that woman really brutalized that man. That woman finished the man. Yeah. So, know this. So when I'm telling people, I'm talking to people about women's behavior, I'm not saying it is a bad thing. I am making you aware. That's why we're calling it red pill. Just be aware so that when you see it, you don't get disappointed.
Yeah.
That's if that man had the option of bending the knee and just crying. If it was another person, they would have hung themselves.
True.
Yeah, taken poison and decided to go.
Yeah.
But the guy is still strong. I told him there you can rebuild. He's now rebuilt. He's doing well.
Boy, that's sad.
Yeah.
That is sad.
I mean, onata tutaenda kwa observance. Tutafanya tu hizi tatu.
Okay. Fill the void. Yeah?
Yeah.
Neo,
Mm.
every person has a void, something they lack but deeply want. It might be status, wealth, affection, adventure, or security. Once you identify it, you can position yourself as the one who can feel it. When you do, you create dependence. The key is subtlety. Make it seem as though they are freely choosing you, when in fact, the avoid leaves them no choice.
I can tell you how to use this law very well in a work setup. You have your boss, and you come and discover that your boss doesn't really like doing those small stuff. He's not very careful at the work. He's not very meticulous. Yes, he's good, but not very meticulous. Make yourself the person who does that work. Unaona ile kazi yenye hawezi? See, I've told you I am a very forgetful person. I need someone who is on top of their mind in remembering things. I need someone who never forgets. Now I am dependent. Now I am dependent.
Yeah.
When that person steps aside, you become a mess. You see, love or hate them, you need them. Tracy, be that person who, whether people love you or hate you, they need you.
Like they can't do without you.
You will sail in the career. This guy needs me. And that is why when you get into a job, don't be selfish. Discover people, especially your superior. You will know never to outshine them. You will make them shine. Let them shine. Let them take credit. There is a podcast I was watching of a guy who was saying, but he was speaking badly about the supervisor. The supervisor was very lazy. Was extremely lazy. So he was the one who used to do all the work. And at first he says he thought it was a bad thing. But he got to a point and discovered this guy cannot do without me. This guy can't do without me. So he would do the work. One day he went on leave. One day he has to go on leave. Just to Pima.
His importance.
His superior was in a mess. Crisis situation. 101. Now you know your job is secure. Now you know you have a job. You see? But relying on people's kindness. He likes me. He likes me. Today I will like you. Tomorrow I'll hate your guts. So, provide value. And value that is irreplaceable. Everything I do, Tracy. Let me give you an example. When we were starting this podcast, I was to never appear in front of camera.
Never.
Now, there are people who think maybe ni mjama wa camera. Whatever I have done in my life has nothing to do with media and communication. But you teach yourself. Right now, I'm teaching myself. Yesterday, do you know, when my first video, I used to say a lot of I used to say those things. The previous video I did it. You will see the next video does not have any because I went and sat down and watched other podcasters how to podcast alone. Those intonations. I was taught pause first instead of saying just pause. So I have started actively pausing instead of saying that. So
it's an art in public speaking that not everyone masters.
Yes, become very valuable. That even if they don't like you, they need you. Yes, and you have leverage when someone needs you.
Yeah,
you come and you can argue your case out. You can walk away. You can do those things. So that's important.
Okay.
2 more and then we're done. Lazaro hapa ameanza kufidget.
Tumesoma science. Hata you don't have to.
Ule ako indifferent.
Ule ana hata shughuli. Feed on uncontrollable emotions. Strong emotions make people predictable. Envy, pride, lust, greed, or anger could cloud judgment and compel action. If you know which emotion they cannot master, you can stir it at will to push them into errors. Bind them to your cause or set them against an enemy. This requires patience. Provoke too soon and they may become suspicious. Too late and the moment passes.
That is why in Stoicism, we push for emotional control. A stoic person does not display strong emotions publicly. They don't display strong anger. They don't display strong happiness. They don't display.
You manage it.
You manage it. You manage your happiness. You manage your anger. Because if you do not manage it, that's what people used to read. Remember a situation where you were extremely happy. If you can recall what you said, they were foolish. If you can recall what you said when you were extremely happy, they were probably not wise things. They were promises.
Over promising.
Yes, overcompensating. When you are extremely angry, the things that you said are probably not wise. You went to attack.
Very harsh.
Yes, you went to attack. So, if you want to keep a balance where people cannot read you that well, manage these things. Manage extreme emotions. I'd rather walk out. And I have left rooms when I'm angry and people did not know. Ninasikia tu steam, panda. Nasema tu hapa. Let me just walk out and go and shout. And go and scream, take a pillow and put it here and yell kabisa. And then take a deep breath and come back. The stoic man.
We all aim to be stoic.
Yeah.
Can women be stoic?
I have not looked at it from a feminine angle, but I think so. But their emotional imperative betrays that. Because how do you make an emotional person stoic? You look very cold. You see, like these women who join the military and all that. You look very cold. And people will start avoiding you. For a woman, it's a bit dangerous. Because the beauty of a woman is how they interact with their environment emotionally. How they get flowers and they are bubbly and all those things. That's the beauty of a woman, by the way. A woman who is very quiet and cold, you'd want to know what is the reason.
Yeah.
That's why you see so many of them on Instagram when they are coming up. They are just dancing. They are doing stuff that are flowery. That's the beauty of a woman. So I wouldn't advocate for stoicism unless it's trauma. It's trauma-based. Men should be stoic because there's a book by Jer called The Wall Speaks. The masculine frame is like a wall where a woman clings to. And that wall, people identify with a lot of strength. And when the man presents a demeanor of strength, the woman is comfortable. Now they can continue being who they are because they're not worried about uncertainties. What if we attacked? What if we this? Imagine a scenario where if you are Pablo Escobar's wife. You see, she had a wife. He had a wife. And the wife stuck with him till death. And this was a guy who had crippled his government.
Wanted by everyone.
Yes. He was wanted by everyone, but the wife stood with him. Why? He was a strong man. Yeah. He was a strong man. And that protection, and he was right by him every minute of his time. So it's not advocated for stoicism in women. Okay. But emotional intelligence in women is good. Yeah. Just be emotionally intelligent.
Okay. Yeah. Valid. Test boundaries with small provocations. That's the final one. Light teasing, calculated delays, or harmless requests can show where their tolerance ends. A strong reaction means you found the pressure point, and I hate it when people do this.
I will tell you this.
Wewe unafanyanga nini? Light teasing. Light teasing.
Yeah. Let me tell you this. Gentlemen, kama hapa ndio tutafungia hii kituo. Women are masters at testing boundaries. Yep. They are masters. The worst you can do as a man is reveal where they have hit, because they will hit there vizuri. Never Njogona, listen to me. Njogona, never reveal what makes you really angry. But at some point they come to know, because women have also, again, they know how to.
We're smart.
They're smart.
And we read the room.
Oh, that's where the law appear formless. Always have formlessness comes in. But they are very, very good at testing boundaries. And they test your
And
boundaries and pushing them.
The buttons.
Hey, the buttons. If you don't show the buttons, they can't be pushed. Don't show those buttons, Kenodia.
Show them.
Do not.
See, I want to get to know you.
Kwanza wakati mko in an argument mmekosana, utakasikia ndugu yangu. Ndugu yangu utakasikia. Kama wewe huo unakasirika. If you are one who gets angry when things are said to you, let's say for example, ladies like to tell someone you're not man enough. If you're man enough, beat me if you're man enough.
Let me tell you, if there's anything I cringe, even when I hear it, it's telling a man you're not man enough.
Yes.
I hate that statement.
Yes.
I hate
You see, there are some men who, when they are told, if you're man enough, do this, they do. You see, now what you have, yes, what you have done is you have shown this lady that is your breaking point.
Yeah.
You have given another person the privilege of knowing your breaking point. Don't show it. Keep quiet and ignore sometimes. Heart on the inside, not on the outside.
Don't show it.
Don't show it. And like we like to say in this and conclude.
What the hell?
What do we know?
What the hell do we know?
What do we know?
What do we know?
Hizi ni vipindi tu. Ni camera na microphone.
See, tuko na time. We have a lot of time.
Peace.
Aya, bye-bye.